Looking for a fight?
This one looks like trouble! What's it called?
Not. It's not.
It's not what?
The time to counterattack. Deal with them later.
Be gone! Shake them up!
5 stars!
Rising Sun! Earthfall! Melodic Current!
My gathering flames shall ordain your fate!
Be gone! Echo Shock! Earthborn! Strong as the Earth! Behold, Radiant Ruin! Earth Revolution!
Flames gather!
Rampaging Giant! Earthfall! Rocks of Protection! What a formidable opponent! Looks like there's something nearby.
What a nice mirror!
It's beautiful. Opulent, but with an understated elegance.
Yeah, you can just imagine the kind of person who would own this.
For a relic like this to remain here untouched, this place must be entirely unlooted.
Yes, Saray, we know you only have one filter for everything.
I wonder if the person buried here is a woman.
Yes. She's probably the one who owned that mirror.
Oh. Oh, so this was a grave! I'll be putting this back.
That's probably best.
Hey, do seraphim show up in mirrors?
No. Well, usually not. But if we concentrate, we can make ourselves appear.
Wait, so you mean even people with no resonance can see seraphim that way?
Somehow, yes.
But that's great! You could use that to communicate with humans.
That might be difficult. It takes enormous amounts of concentration just to show up briefly. Anything beyond that is impossible.
No, that's a shame.
Huh, so that explains it. People always whisper about ghosts that only show up in mirrors. Those had to be seraphim.
Yes. Sometimes when we're putting makeup on, we accidentally focus way too hard and...
Putting on makeup?
Well, I mean, I am a girl.
Focus, guys!
Fingers together!
Burn! Let's keep it up! Freezing Blaster! Burn! The Dagger Blast! Slice through air!
Flame together! What?
Not when this
Be
time.
gone! Let's Dragon Bang!
Double demon bang!
Better look smart.
Maybe
Time to
not
rock
yet! Not
out.
yet!
Better look smart. Time to rock out.
Don't let up!
We'll be gone! Freezing Strike!
Are you all right?
Ready, everyone?
Tomorrow.
I still got stamina to spare.
Wasn't worried for a moment. Loser.
Beast Thunder! Bridget, move!
Wants you to deal with that.
Tiger Blade! Dragon Bang! Storm! Burn! Dragon Bang! Ready?
We won. As usual.
Enemy spotted, Lion!
Aqua Blade!
We won't win this time.
It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Not yet!
Time!
Strike!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence! Gotcha!
That's the way! Aqua
Aqua
Blade! Howling Cyclone!
My God!
Burn! Shadow Shot!
Hey,
Back off!
let's do some fortune telling.
this is the legendary wyvern.
Please be careful. It's as strong as a dragon.
Great. Let me take this one.
Fear my brazen strike! Dragon Flame! Blink Circle! Freezing Strike! Rend the darkness! Ready? Take down the blast! Rising Rage! Flames!
I can't feel it.
Dragon Flame! Shadow Shot!
This is back. Feeling the
Rend the
blood.
darkness! Shadow Shot! Freezing!
Horn of wind.
Red! Dark Star!
Molten Wall!
Shred 'em! Calm my path!
Rain of Fire!
Ray Destruction! Deep Squall! Ray Destruction! Deep Squall! Here goes!
Rhapsody!
Strike! Vanish! Stratashield! Torrent Speed! Calm my path! Knock it down! Torrent Speed! Calm my path!
5 stars! Shining Mirror!
Knock it down!
Embarrassing!
Heavy protection! Keep up! Come, Divine Wings! Swarm the skies! Zestiria!
Yeah, we
Well,
did it!
that's that.
All together now! 1, 2...
So we're going now?
Yeah!
Wait,
Oh,
what's
come
our
on,
cue?
guys!
We managed to defeat it.
Yeah, finally.
Zavid, was this Hellion someone you knew?
This is where my old comrades and I first embarked on our journey, way back when. This was a slight acquaintance.
Amazing! You actually had friends, Zavid?
Ouch! Right in the dignities.
I wish I could meet them, Zavid. Your old comrades.
Me too.
But you can't, can you?
Probably not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't sweat it. It's the destiny of a long-lived seraph to make many farewells.
Destiny, huh?
And hey, I'm here again in the same place, with a whole new set of comrades. Life sure is funny sometimes.
Is that the destiny of the Seraphim?
Yep. I hope you'll remember it, Mickey boy.
It'd be harder to forget it.
Well said.
Don't you think Zavid was acting a bit weird earlier?
It felt like he was hiding something from us.
But he did say we were his comrades.
Yeah, I think of him that way too.
So do I.
Then it's okay. We don't have to ask him. I trust that he'll tell us when the time is right.
That's fair.
Did that soothe your soul, gentle shepherd?
Sorry. Thanks for lending an ear.
No worries. I'll even give you a discount.
Huh? It costs money?
Some of us are low on health.
That's a whole bunch of Norman we found.
Yes, an abnormal amount.
But I gotta say, their abilities really are helpful. Why does everyone leave them alone?
Yeah, you'd think there would be droves of Seraphing for their help.
Long ago, there was in fact an enormous demand for them. They were booked up months at a time.
So why are they just wandering around now?
One day their leader, well, their leader-ish person, rose up against the extreme work conditions, demanding autonomy for Norman Seraphim, plus a significant raise in wages. He called on the other Norman to join the fight for independence.
A Norman revolt?
Were there many casualties?
None. The only one pushing for independence was the leader-ish fellow. The others were simply like,
We don't mind helping, but it'd be real sweet if we could get maybe a 300-year break between crunch time.
and that was more or less that.
So easygoing. But that's Norman for you.
And what happened to the leader?
Well, that's a whole nother...
After a protracted battle with another Seraph, he lost and was never seen again. Or so the story goes.
Huh. So Norman have their own history too.
Lila, I get, but you sure know a lot about Norman, Edna. You really must like them a whole...
I just hear rumors, that's all.
I'd like to thank you very much for your personal invitation today, Princess Alicia.
It's quite all right. I would like to ask you for your continued support in liaising between the two countries.
Well, about that. There's still quite a bit of business left for me to take care of. I will require some assistance.
Assistance? Oh, assistance. I see.
You do understand what I mean, yes?
Yes. Of course, we'll do our best to... accommodate your needs.
Oh, if that's the case, then I shall uphold my end and work hard as well. But your answer leaves something to be desired. If you're too readable, you'll be taken for all you're worth one day or another. Be mindful.
Huh?
You need to be able to manipulate people like me if you are to rise above and lead others. You must grow stronger.
Yes, sir. I will take it to heart. I still have so much to learn.
Please, don't push yourself too hard.
Thanks, but I'm really not. I'm merely doing what's necessary.
It must be hard for you, Princess Alicia.
It's not so much about my ideals. I need to be strong enough to protect my people, even if I must soil my hands to do so. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people. It is the people who will create a malevolence-free Kingdom of Highland. I must be strong enough if I am to be its foundation.
You have changed much, Princess Alicia.
It's nothing special. Those out there fighting against unknown disasters are the real heroes. As their companion, I can't stop here.
Then at least get some rest.
Very well. I yet have time before meeting with the Prime Ministers.
Alicia sure seems different.
Yeah, she's matured as a woman for sure.
I believe it's because she's grown so resolute in what she must do to realize her dreams.
And that probably inspired her to become a politician.
Yeah,
Lonely without her?
no way. I believe in her. Alicia will be just fine.
Guess you've matured a bit yourself.
Well, you know.
Whoa now.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it. Both of the Medusa-type Hellions are...
They're probably Cardinal Fortin's sisters.
Are you sure? It seems like too much of a coincidence.
Well, the only way to learn the truth is to ask the Hellions themselves.
But how?
If we're right, then I'm guessing they've gone back to their hometown.
A gut feeling?
Sort of, yeah. Just a hunch based on how humans think.
Well, it's not impossible, psychologically speaking.
Halfway logic is better than no logic at all.
And Rose's gut hasn't led us astray yet.
Fortin's located past Glaven Basin. Why don't we pay it a visit?
Sounds good.
Oh, Shepard. What brings you all the way out here?
I'd ask same. Is something the matter out here?
We are part of the joint border guard between Highland and Rollins. But we spotted a village that's not on the map. We were about to go investigate.
Would it be alright if we handled the investigation instead?
Good call. If it turns out those two are actually back.
I'm not sure I take your meaning.
There's a high chance you might encounter danger there that only the Shepherd could handle.
But
Please. I'm worried for everyone.
understood.
Don't get careless! Sword blade! Beast Tiger blade! Dragon's Mask! When it's go time, we go all the way! Don't get careless! Freezing strike! Dragon Fang! Freezing strike! Hear the storm!
There's something there.
And there's two of them. Now this'll be a good time!
They're both right here, in this village!
So they are the Cardinal sisters.
We can't beat them if we can't stand against petrification.
Perfect for snapping. Hey, sweetie.
Turret! Return to boy!
I'll strike you!
You know nothing!
I'll strike you! This doesn't look good! I'll strike you!
Try this! Purity, go forth! Dark Star! Worthless! What?
With his friends!
Worthless! Drop a leg! Burst! Break down! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Worthless! Here's the skies! Arrow squall! Worthless! Blue flurry! Shatter to lose! Blue flurry!
Hey, why don't you?
Aim and fire! Ocean blitz! Burst! Here it goes! Break on through! Burst! Ocean blitz! Scattering crush! Worthless! Blue flurry! Break down!
Hey, why don't you?
Ocean blitz! Six-point guard! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow!
Can you dig it? Hey, why don't you?
Serene!
Let your guard down. Feeling the pump. Umbra.
Sleeping!
Here, flames!
Breakthrough! You won't win this time.
Dancing flames! Ground Appear, flames! Calamity flare!
Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Primordial light!
Ancient
Nova! Charge! Calamity flare! Focus your efforts!
Pretty much
Get
through.
lost! You're burn away! Pillars of flame! What a formidable opponent! Phew.
Good work!
You two.
Shepard, what was that?
Who are these women?
They collapsed. Please, take care of them.
Will do. Most likely they fell victim to the sleeping sickness.
Sickness?
We consulted older records pertaining to this area. It turns out there was a village here called Fortin that was wiped out 20 years ago.
The records indicate that everyone in the village caught an illness that made them lethargic and constantly sleepy. As if they were trapped by the illusions men call dreams.
Saray, do you think...
That was a difficult battle. Let's restore our vitality.
You awake, Edna?
Chill out.
Heal our wounds! Aqua Blade! Strike! Deny! No escape! It's over! Yeah! Burn! Let's try it! Burn! Yeah! Quick circle! Multiple turns! Aqua Blade! Long and slow! Yeah!
You won't win this time.
Sword Flare! Shadow Shot! Sweet dreams! Well, Tiger Blade! Let's Dragon Bang!
Better look tomorrow.
Sword Flare! Freezing Strike!
Once you
Go! Tiger Blade! Shadow Shot! It's over! Healing power! Ready? Let's give it up!
time to rock out.
Hear the storm! Who's next? Tiger!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence! Gotcha!
Let's do some fortune.
It's just such a pity. Was it fate that the Cardinal and her sisters all had to choose between death and a life that would turn them into Hellions?
Well,
There is such a thing as destiny in this world. But I don't want to believe that everything that happens is predetermined.
I've never really put much stock in destiny. Everyone lives on the razor's edge between light and darkness. You never know which way they'll fall. It just so happened that all three sisters fell on the side of darkness and became Hellions. That's all.
can you choose which side you fall on?
Yeah. It's your own life, after all.
Saray,
Yeah, Rose has the right idea.
Pick something up.
The Valkyrie, Maltran.
What? You know about Maltran?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
My name's Saray.
He's the shepherd.
The Shepherd? Truly, I do feel something special about you.
I believe this man possesses some resonance, however slight it may be.
But Shepherd or no, no one has yet to believe a word I say.
It hurts when people don't believe you. I understand how that feels. But I found people who would listen to me and believe in me. And that saved me from the pain.
My word!
So please, tell us your story.
10 years ago or so, I served as a Knight of Rollins in a conflict against the Kingdom of Highland. That is where I encountered her, Maltran, famed as the Blue Valkyrie. Before we could even react, in the blink of an eye, that lone woman had wiped out our entire unit. I turned tail and fled. I had no pride. I simply didn't want to die. As my cowardly legs carried me away, I glanced back at her. But she was being attacked by monsters, great lizards the size of men, wearing the armor of Highland.
Hellions!
I swear that I saw them. Saw those beasts swarm over her as she fell. And yet, Maltran is still alive.
I believe your story.
Thank you. You do have the way of the shepherd about you.
Show enough.
Please take this and continue to care for the people, especially poor lost souls such as me.
I will. Thank you.
Looks like this Margaret or whatever might know something.
But wasn't she bullied, though? I have a bad feeling about this.
Saray, why don't we take a rest at the inn?
Good idea. That's Margaret's home, besides. Not a lot of clues to her whereabouts.
We know something bad happened. Maybe Syndra and Margaret had already known each other from before.
So you think Margaret had such strong resonance that she could talk to Seraphim?
Yeah, it's like they were once friends, but...
Something happened.
Yeah. All the more reason we need to find and talk with Margaret.
A little girl can't have gone that far away. Let's look for her tomorrow around the city.
A scream? Right outside!
It's a Rougarou, a Hellion that goes berserk when the moon is out.
Huh? It's kinda weak.
Oh! A wolf monster!
She has resonance too? Dang.
Really?
Damn right! There's two of them? And...
It's eating its own kind?
Don't overdo it, Rose.
She's on! How is that move? Well done.
Women in battle are gorgeous.
Give it your all! Lila, is this a Rougarou as well?
No, this is a Hellion breed wolf. It's a beast turned Hellion.
It's agile, but open for attack after it moves.
It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest!
Blade step!
Sword Blade! Let's give it up! Ice Reaver! Flurry! Turn to board! Freezing Strike! You know nothing! Drop foot! Breathe the water! Aqua Serpent! What? What is going on?
Margaret?
You can tell it's really me, even though my mom said I'm a monster.
Of course. I know you're not a monster.
No, but I became one because me and Wiggs got so angry. Wiggs became a super scary monster all of a sudden, and then killed the people in the city. I got really scared, and so I went to go see my mom to get help, but then my mom...
Don't worry. Your mama's gonna come soon.
Really? I'm so happy.
Syndra, I sensed the presence of Hellions, and also a bit of nostalgia.
I can hear Syndra's voice. Wiggs, let's go to the bells. Syndra will be waiting for us.
Margaret. I could have stopped this if I hadn't run away.
Syndra.
All Margaret said was that there isn't a seraph enshrined in the sanctuary.
I see. And so that must have been what led to the bullying.
Yes. In the midst of the intensifying clash between countries, the Church has been disciplining their believers more strictly. It's gotten to a point where they've started to act hostile towards anyone else with conflicting values and beliefs. Even if it is just some child's nonsense.
So that's the reason why you left, out of utter disgust with humans.
Shepherd Saray, please, could you give me just one more chance to protect the city?
I'd like to, but that city is still...
But she's willing to do it, right?
Yes. I won't have people speak of my friend as a liar.
I've always thought that having resonance was a good thing, but I guess that's not always true.
Once you can see with it, your world is never the same again. Depending on how you take it in, you could change for the worse.
It's all up to the user whether they use it for good or evil.
Everyone's got their own values.
But different values bring conflict amongst the people.
Humans and Seraphim effectively live in different worlds. No wonder it's hard to live in harmony with each other.
It's the same for shepherds and humans.
What's important is having the capacity to accept each other's differences.
Right. We're separate beings in the end, after all. Besides, resonance has nothing to do with this anyways. Those bullies are at fault.
Aizen. Saray, I probably don't need to tell you this, but just run away if my brother finds you.
Ready, Mikleo?
Get spellbound by their arts and you're a sitting duck.
Please, be careful, everybody.
That goes double for you, Mikleo.
She said everybody. Everybody!
This isn't over!
shock!
There's a barrier.
Earthborn! Rampaging giant! Earthball! Electric current! Rising sand! Echo shock! Rocket!
Gotta get close.
Rampaging giant! Quiver and crack!
Earthshaker!
Sweet dreams! Eat this!
Dry up!
Rampaging giant!
Dry up!
Sweet dreams! Don't push yourself, Fighter! Echo quiver!
Shield me!
Quiver!
Move out the way!
Quiver and crack!
Here's the
Eat this!
We're wide!
Be gone! What a formidable...
Surely this is fate.
Breakdown! Break on through! Burst! Blue flurry! Blue flurry! Ocean blitz!
Release my spirit!
Watch your help!
Rhapsody!
Elixir protect! Ocean flip! Break on through!
Street Blaster!
Blue flurry!
Flame Scatter!
More of blade! Dark Star! Knock it out! Dragon recall! Alright! Here goes! Virulent Charge! Whirlwind Slash! Come forward! Virulent Charge!
Release my spirit!
Final Protect Torrent Spear! Final Protect Torrent! Final Protect Torrent Spear! Dark Star! I need a hand!
Let us try our best!
Strike! Here goes!
Fortify!
Final Protect! Sweet Dark Star! Can you keep up? Come, Divine Wings! Swarm the skies! Zestiria! Sweet dreams!
Release my spirit!
Knock his time! Shred him! Dark Star! Wind Blade! Torrent Spear! Sweet dreams!
Right on!
What a formidable opponent! Time for battle. Ha! Ready? Rising Rage! Flames! Lord of Rage! Knock it out! Red! Dark Star! Go! Shred him! Wind Blade! Dark Star! Hang on, everyone!
Torrent Spear! Dark Star!
Nice job, Nickleo!
Saray, why are we here?
What are you after?
Well,
We're going to kill Aizen.
Wait, what about our promise?
Sorry, but I need to keep my promise with him. I've got my honor, you know?
I see. So you figured it out. That the only way to save my brother is no different from the way we'll beat Haldolf. I should have known as much. There is no other way to return a dragon to its original form, unless you kill it.
Edna,
It's okay. There's nothing anyone can do about it. I've always known it was true. He's nothing but a monster now. A monster who's devoured countless humans and Seraphim alike. He's so far gone he doesn't even recognize me anymore. But I kept holding on. I just couldn't give up on the possibility of him turning back to the way he was. I've held on to that silly desire for hundreds of years. I knew the truth in my heart, but I just couldn't abandon my brother. I know we have to kill him. As long as he's still alive,
When I become a dragon, kill me. I don't want Edna to suffer for it.
Huh? What does that even mean? That's so selfish of him! Leaving on a journey without me, becoming a dragon without telling me. Didn't he even think about how lonely I'd be without him? Aizen, I want to see you again! Aizen!
Keep your focus. Burning red, freezing blue, tail and tandem.
I saw!
Fight the score. Now. Multiple currents.
Prison flame, quick touch!
Brick circle. Multiple currents. Blade bang. Slice the wind. Brick circle. Slice the wind. Freezing strike. Slice the wind. Multiple currents. One man is over. Shadow shot. Dragon bang. Here's a storm. Demonic blade. Ice. Sword blade. The Dazzle Blast.
We're survivors, no matter.
I guess something like this is right. Let's just get out alive!
We'll do our best to grant Aizen's wish.
yeah. in order to free Edna's pain and fulfill our promise.
Too bad this is our only choice before we fight Heldolf.
Yes, we must do it for Edna as well.
Man, you guys really are a bunch of morons.
Weren't we always?
Please don't carry the burden alone.
Man, what a bunch of idiots. I can't believe you're dragging yourselves into this mess.
You said it.
You can grab onto me if you're scared.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
You say that now.
Let's finish this! Right here, right now!
Magnetic field! Sorry to keep you all waiting.
The time has come, Arisen.
Ready? Let's keep it up! Tiger Blade! Let's keep it up!
Magnetic field! Shield!
Defensive maneuvers! Too close!
Pretty good.
Defensive maneuvers!
That's good.
On! Let's keep it up!
Gathering friendly protection.
Ha! Forget him! Strike! Strike up!
Ailment.
Lord of Wind! Not this time!
Healing circle.
Not this time! Here goes! Calm my path!
Protection.
Strike!
That's it.
The defensive maneuvers!
Okay. There's circle.
Focus your efforts!
Okay.
Milk Zestiria! Here goes! Wind flip! Whirlwind slash! Winds! You feeling? Final protect torrent speed! Dark Star! Wind flip vanish! Focus on your defense! Here goes! Spearlight wings! Here goes! Virulent Charge! Focus on defense! Wind flip charge! Wind flip! Here goes! Karma! Wind blade! Can you keep up? Come divine wings! Swarm the sky! Zestiria! Wind blade! Whirlwind slash! Winds! Not this time! Torrent speed! Karma! Strike!
Red! Oh, holy fountain! Strike! Here goes! Dark Stone! What did I do? Wind from the mouth! There! Defensive maneuvers! Wind blade! Here goes! Karma attack! Defensive maneuvers!
Yeah, I got you.
Gale Fang! Red! Mow him down! Violent protection! Karma attack! Lord of Wind! Strike! Gale Fang! Shred him! Focus your efforts! Red! Dark Star! Wind! Strike! Whirlwind Slash! Wind Blade! Shred him! Give it deflection! Rose!
Thanks!
Strike! Whirlwind Slash! Wins! Defensive maneuvers!
Okay,
Strike! Here goes! Karma! Focus your efforts!
yeah, I got you.
Too close! Strike! Dragon Blade! Karma! Strike! Shred him!
Resilient aim.
Defensive maneuvers! Okay. You're right, Nuclear. Concentrate your attack! Here goes! Karma! Shred him! Wind Blade! Virulent Shock! There!
Abandon your doubts.
Not this time! Here goes! Karma! Strike! Here goes! Fearlight Wind!
Lila.
Concentrate your attacks!
Ever so much. Yeah, I got
Focus on defense!
I got you.
Concentrate your attacks! Here goes! Razor Vortex! Knock his time! Defensive maneuvers! Knock his time! Concentrate your attacks! Torrent Spear! Strike! Shred him! Karma attack! Strike! Knock his time! Here goes! Razor Vortex! What? There!
Cover wasn't strong enough.
Knock his time! Torrent Spear! Dark Star! Violent protection! Violent protection! Karma!
I'll take them all on.
Dragon Blade! Violent protection! Dragon Blade! Virulent Shock! Defensively Knock his time! Focus on defense! Focus your efforts! Torrent Speed! Dark Star! Go! Shred him! Razor Vortex! Strike! Wind Blade! Focus on defense! Violent protection! Wind Blade! Fearlight Wind! Wind Blade! Torrent Spear! Wind Blade! Strike! Shred! Knock his time! Shred him! Virulent Shock! Focus on defense! Focus your efforts! Torrent Speed! Karma! Strike! Dragon Blade! You feel it? Soul Resonance! Strike! Shred him! Resilient! Concentrate your attacks! May your night be
Feel my wings! Defensive maneuvers! Lock this time! Dragon Blitz!
Release my velocity!
Wind Blade!
Abandon your doubts with the truth within!
Dragon Blitz! Strike! Charge! Defensive maneuvers!
Yeah, I got ya.
Don't push yourself! Concentrate your attacks! Strike! Dragon Blitz! Dark Star! You feel soul resonance! Not this time! Whirlwind Slash! Not this time! Violent Projection! Dark Star! Strike! Whirlwind Slash! You feel it? Here goes! Then chop!
Okay,
Violent Projection! Dark Star!
trigger blade!
Violent Projection! Strike! Can you keep up? Come Divine Wings! Swarm the skies! Zestiria!
Let's finish it with armatization.
All right, Edna.
Your words will make you vulnerable! Sleeping dragon! Quick trigger!
Sucker Blade! No escape!
Words will make you vulnerable!
Whoa! Red Raging Giant!
That
Right
won't
side! Dogs!
Retreat for now!
Surging Lance!
Edna,
Don't say anything. I think I understand. I'm sorry it took so long, Aizen.
We did what we could. I know it wasn't much.
yeah,
You did the right thing, Saray. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'll be fine.
Don't worry. I'm sure he's satisfied with the outcome.
And you?
Me too.
But Edna probably needs some time.
Indeed. She's bottled it up for hundreds of years now.
Edna may be a crybaby for ourselves, though, right?
Yeah.